I complete one crochet project every 2-3 months. So why don't we complete 7 crochet projects in 4 days? Hey guys, before we get into it, I just wanted to let you know that this video was filmed a couple of months ago, like December of 2024. I had planned to upload it like right after Christmas, but life kind of got in the way. My dad had surgery, I had to take care of him, so I wasn't able to upload this video right away, but I'm uploading it now, so just keep in mind it was filmed a couple of months ago. Anyway, with that being said, let's just get into the video. What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Miranda, I am your friendly neighborhood artist. Before we get into the video, I just want to let you know that if you'd like to support me and my art, you can go and check out my Patreon or my Etsy. I have coloring books on Amazon, a bunch of different stuff. Everything's gonna be linked in the description below, but more on that later. Right now, let's just get into the video. Yes, you heard me right. 7 projects in 4 days. It's Tuesday right now, and I have a Christmas party coming up on Saturday that I want to do something special for my friends. So what I did was I asked them all for their favorite animal / insect and their favorite flower, and I'm gonna choose one thing to crochet in that list for them. We're gonna be 8 people at the party, including me, so I have to crochet 7 things. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna finish them all. I'm not the fastest crocheter in the world, so this is gonna be interesting. I forgot my list upstairs. Shit. Basically what I think I have to do is 3 Amigurumi dogs, a hydrangea, a rose, and a sunflower. What else? There was one other flower I had to do. So it's 2 o'clock right now. I just basically want to get started. I'm gonna be listening to my audiobook. I'm listening to Haunting Adeline. Pray for me. Thank you, Tess, for that. I could be reading Fourth Wing right now. Basically, the inside joke to that is I made a reading journal and there's a bingo spreadsheet. Every square of the bingo card has a different prompt for me to read. And if I finish that entire card, then my brother is gonna buy me a book. I'm determined to win this bet. One of the prompts is read the lowest rated book of 2023, but there's no way of finding the actual lowest rated book. So I watched like 50 videos on YouTube of booktubers' most hated books, and I compiled a list. Whichever books were recurring in those videos, those would be like the 3 options that I give to my brother's girlfriend Tess, and she chooses a book for me. The number 1 book that people hated was Fourth Wing. I don't get it. I haven't read the book yet, and I want to so badly. I don't get the hate. I think I'm gonna love it. The second book was Iron Flame, the sequel to that book, and then the third book was Haunting Adeline. I was so sure she was gonna pick Fourth Wing for me to read. I begged her, and she chose Haunting Adeline. And guys, I'm not even 10 minutes into this audiobook, and she's already talked about her she's talked about being for a ghost, and she's talked about her grandmother's I'm gonna need psychological help after this book. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to my audiobook and I'm gonna start crocheting. I'm gonna start with crocheting a dog. I think I'm gonna do like a black and white dog. So white body, black ears and tail. I think that would be cute. And then finish it off with a red bow. This is the tutorial that I'm following from YouTube. Thank you. It's so cute. I'm gonna see how long it takes me. So it's 2 o'clock right now, like on the dot, it's 2 o'clock. We'll see when I finish it. Hopefully I finish it by 4. Let's aim for 2 hours, because then that's, for 3 dogs, that's 6 hours. It's not bad. I can technically get all that done today. I really hope it doesn't take longer than that.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
I literally just finished that last clip. I turned my audiobook back on and she's already talking about her again. Why? Why are you? I don't want to know about your I don't know. I don't want to know. Jesus. Okay, it's Thursday. I started this process on Friday. I wasn't able to crochet yesterday because I had therapy, and that's usually an all-day event. I get home at yesterday I got home at 6:30. I ate supper with my mom, and then I wrote down all of the patterns that I need to do on a piece of paper so that it's quicker for me to do them. Instead of watching the video step by step, I just wrote them all down. I decided yesterday that there's going to be a change of plans. Basically what I did was I asked my friends for their favorite animal / insect and their favorite flower, and I figured with all those choices I would be able to pick one that would be easiest for me or nicest for them, and that's what I would give them. So I was doing 3 dogs and 4 flowers, but I went to the dollar store yesterday to see for wrapping for the flowers and boxes or bags for the dogs, and I found these cute little boxes. And my idea is, with the animals that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them in the boxes. I'm gonna fill it with this, and then the animal is just gonna be laying there. It also comes with the little name tags or whatever they're called. I figured what I would do would be write date of adoption December 14th, which is when the party is, and then make them sign their name on it as a cute little thing. So I decided to scrap the idea for the flowers and just go with the animals. So what I need to do now is 4 dogs, 1 capybara, a tiger, and a cat. Those are the animals that I need to do. I have 2.5 of the dogs crocheted. They're not sewn together yet. I'm gonna do all the sewing at the end. So I'm gonna do all the limbs, all the bodies. It's just gonna be a bunch of dismembered crochet animals and then I'll put them all together at the end because it's the most tedious process. It's not the longest process, but it's the thing that I hate the most. So I'm just gonna focus now on crocheting. But I'm so happy I found these. I wish it would have just come in this pattern because it looks like a little gingerbread house, and I think that's really cute. You adopting an animal and he comes in his own house. I don't know, I think that's so cute. I'm gonna finish the 3rd dog that I was working on, and then once I have all of those limbs completed, then I'm gonna start maybe on the capybara because that's the longest pattern that I have. But honestly, I think it's gonna take the least amount of time because a majority of the pattern is the body, and that you get into a groove with it and you just go. The least amount of time I think is gonna be the cat, but there are a couple of color changes in there, so I could be making this easier for myself and make a solid colored cat. But I kind of want to do a little 3-colored cat, 1 ear brown, 1 ear black, and then the body white. I think that's adorable. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna get started. It's 11 o'clock right now. I have to go to my dad's house tonight, so I'm also gonna crochet over there. Hopefully I get a lot done today. I really need to get cracking. It's Thursday and the party's on Saturday. Oh boy. I also need to make a cake for that party, which I'm gonna do tomorrow. There was something else I had to do. I can't remember what it is. Oh, I have to wrap my Secret Santa gift. That's not gonna take long. Okay, I just want to get started. I'm gonna be listening to my audiobooks. Right now I'm listening to The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. I've just decided I'm not swearing on this channel. My family watches and I don't swear in front of my family. I was reading Kiss Her Once for Me. It's such a cute book. I'm 75 pages in. I'm at chapter 5. I started reading it yesterday on the bus on the way to therapy. It's so adorable, but I can't find the audiobook. I don't have Audible, so I find other means to listen to audiobooks, but I can't find it anywhere. So I'm gonna be listening to this book, and once this book is finished, because it's gonna take me I don't know, maybe 3 hours to listen to it, then I'm gonna listen to Fourth Wing. I started listening to it on Tuesday. It's really good. And then I had to read Haunting Adeline. That was less good. I just finished the last piece for my last dog. I'm very excited to be finished with these dogs. I'm gonna get started on the capybara soon. But first of all, look at how messy my desk is. That is atrocious. Oh my god, it's stressing me the hell out. For the dogs, okay, well this one is a little bit stabbed, so please disregard the sewing needles. But I just wanted to see a little bit how it would look when it's put together. Basically, for the dogs, the biggest part of them is the head. I think it's like 30 stitches around, and for the capybara the biggest part of it is gonna be 56 stitches. Unless I want it to be like double the thickness of this dog, I'm gonna lower the size of my hook. So I've been using a 3.75 millimeter hook, and for the capybara I think I'm gonna see how I do with a 3 millimeter hook, if I even have one. I'm not sure. Actually, I think I'm gonna go for a 3.25 millimeter hook if I have one. Do I not have a 3.25 millimeter hook? All right. So then I'm gonna go for, I don't know, I feel like 3 millimeters is too small. And also I just have, in this size, I just have my dollar store hooks and they're a bit rough to use. So I don't know if I want to use that for an entire capybara. It's gonna take me a long time. Like the size difference between a 3.75 and a 3.5 is actually nothing. I'm gonna use a 3 millimeter with my dollar store crochet hook and see how that goes. And if not, then I'll just have to change to my 3.5. Let's start on this capybara. I'm gonna start with, I don't have the exact colors of a capybara. What I'm gonna do is, instead of the nose and the ears and the bottoms of the feet being dark brown and then the rest of the body being light brown, I'm gonna do a black for the nose and everything else, and then a darker brown for the body. I'm gonna see how that looks. I feel like as long as it has the shape of a capybara, we should be good. I've seen tutorials on YouTube of people doing capybaras that are like plain white and they still look like capybaras, so I'm gonna do that. And it's gonna be a similar situation with the tiger. I don't have orange yarn and I don't want to go to the store to pick up orange yarn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a white tiger, and since it's Christmas, I feel like it's kind of on theme. White tigers kind of look like they belong in the snow, which they do. So darker capybara, white tiger, dogs are done, and then I just need to do a cat. Let's get going. It's, oh, I didn't think I said the time. It's 3:45. I finished the dogs at 3:30. I wanted to calculate how long it would take me to do one dog, not including all the sewing and stuff, and it took me 2.5 hours, which I feel like is not that bad compared to how long it took me to do the first one. All right, let's get started. Oh my god, I'm gonna point my camera to my desk and you're gonna see the entire mess in the background. Do I care? No. I don't remember where I left off, what my last update was, but basically I ended up finishing all the parts for the 4 dogs. After that, I ended up starting on the capybara, but then I had to go to my dad's house for supper, and I knew I'd be staying there for a long time, so I ended up bringing my crochet stuff with me, and I very nearly finished the capybara over there, but then we came back home and I finished it here. And then I started on the cat, which is what I'm working on right now. It looks a bit weird, but it'll come together. Jesus. It's 4 a.m. right now. I did intend to stay up this late. I want to get as much of crocheting done as possible because tomorrow I'm gonna have to sew everything together and I don't know how long that's gonna take me. So I just want to get as much of this done as possible. I also have to bake a cake tomorrow. So I honestly have no idea. I might even end up going to bed. I'm really tired right now. It's 4 a.m. I think I might stay up for another hour and see what I can get done. I don't know. I may have been way in over my head with this one. But it's gonna turn out so cute, so no regrets. I'm gonna show you the capybara tomorrow. I don't feel like getting it right now. I'm honestly on the verge of starting to hallucinate right now. Okay, bye. We are back in the studio. Last night, I ended up finishing the capybara. Look how cute. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Like, I was worried that the colors not being exactly the right colors would affect it, but I don't think they did. Like, it looks so cute. Anyway, so that's finished. Then I ended up almost finishing the cat. So I sewed on the ears and the tail, and now I just have to do the eyes and the nose. It's not gonna have a mouth. And then the cat's done. And then obviously I have to sew together the 4 dogs. Those are gonna take a while, and I still have to make the tiger. And I have to bake a cake today, and I have to go out to the store to pick up some stuff for the party tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a day. I'm ready for it. I have my coffee, and honestly, I'm not excited for the sewing, so I'm just gonna get that all over with at the beginning, and then I'll make the tiger after. That's where we're at for now. I'm overwhelmed. Oh, it's, what was I gonna say? I finished 1 dog. I just wanted to do one for practice off camera, just to like get all the kinks worked out. So this is it. I'm gonna film the process of sewing up another dog. He turned out really cute, honestly. Like, I think it's adorable. I also finished the cat, which you saw. I'm feeling a little stressed because I still have quite a bit to do. So to make myself feel better, I'm gonna open the packs of boxes, and I'm just gonna get these prepared and put them in their little boxes. These come in 3 different sizes, and all of the animals are different. So what I'm gonna do is try to figure out what animals to put in what sized box. Guys, we're done. We're done. It's 3 a.m. Okay, let me do a little show and tell for you before I box them up. This is doggo number 1. Just a cute little brown dog with black ears. Then we got doggo number 2. I added a little bit more color to his limbs and 1 black ear, 1 brown ear, really cute. Doggo number 3, just a white dog with black ears. And then doggo number 4, this one too with a little bit more color. Then we have, oh, this one I did off camera. I don't think I showed any of the process of making this one, only because I didn't know how it would turn out, but I think it's so cute. It's a little white lion. I mean white tiger. It's late. I'm not thinking straight. Isn't it so cute? I'm like, I'm actually shocked at how much it does look like a tiger. Then we have our little cat. And then our capybara. So adorable. I'm gonna box these up now. So I have, let me move my camera. I have all of the boxes lined up on the floor. So I'm gonna grab them one by one. In these big boxes, I'm gonna put the capybara. Oh, by the way, I also stuffed them with the little papers. So capybara in box 1, and we'll close that. First one done. Oh, I don't know if I showed this to you, but I put date of adoption, December 14th, and then sign here. I thought that was really adorable. Okay, so then in big box number 2, I'm gonna put our tiger. It's a little small to go in this big box, but it wouldn't fit in, or it wouldn't fit in the small box, and the medium boxes, I'm putting the dogs. I think it would be weird to put one dog in a big box and then the other 3 in medium boxes. So even though this is a little bit small for a big box, that's what I'm gonna do. I just stuffed it a little bit more with paper. Box number 2. Now we're gonna put our little kitty cat in the small box. This one is a little bit of a snug fit, but I think it's gonna be okay. Now the medium boxes. I'm not putting my friends' names on these. For the dogs, I'm gonna let them pick at random. I don't wanna choose which colored dog each person gets. If I had more time than I did, I probably would have based each dog on my friends' dogs, but I didn't have that time and I wasn't able to go shopping for different colored yarn. So I'm gonna let them choose at random. And then for the bigger boxes, I feel like I'll know which one to give to which person. The tiger is lighter, obviously, and the capybara is heavier, so I don't think that's gonna be much of a problem. It feels so surreal that this is done. I honestly, it's only been 3 days of me working on these crochet projects. Well, if you count me writing down the patterns and looking for each pattern, I'd say 4 days. Like, it hasn't been that long, but I've been crocheting day in, day out, barely any breaks, staying up until all hours of the night doing this, so it just feels weird that it's gonna be done. And I really hope my friends like them. I'm honestly kind of sad that it's over, you know? This is really fun. As stressful as it was, I had a lot of fun and I'm glad I did it. I'll probably never do this again, and if I do, I'm gonna give myself more time because it was a hell of a lot of work. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that so cute? Now I'm just gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna bring this there.
Vanessa goes first. Emma, you're next. Where do you think it's from? Where's your drink? I'm Miranda. Oh, I'm really very good. Miranda. What's my favorite book? Is oh my god. Was the throwing paper on me all necessary? Yes. Angelica. I didn't know what to ask for. Yay! I know who my person is. Oh, those are good. Right? Those are so right. To the box. If the bug fucking comes off, then what bugs are gonna come out? I kind of hope a bug comes out. I don't know what I got. And mine says Timbits. Oh my god, so you had the time to make. It looks like Annie a little bit. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Is that a cat? Yeah. That's so funny, because you got a cat. But it's native. What did you get? I got a dog. Guys, 4 of you chose dogs. Yeah. We're animals. Oh yeah, I said cat. But they're really, really nice here. Sounds like a miracle. They're really nice. Thank you. What is that? Which one was the hardest one to make? The cat was the hardest to make. Because it had the most color changes. Oh, really? Yeah. That's cute. Good job, Emma. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. I think we all chose dog. I did. It's a common animal. We're different. You guys want to see what I did for Jen? Yes. So she chose a tiger. I didn't have orange, so I did a white tiger. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Ball.
Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. If you stayed to the end, I appreciate it. That's awesome. If you'd like to support me and my art, you can go subscribe to my Patreon. There's so many perks on there. You get early access to all of my YouTube videos. You get art exclusive to my patrons. And I have like a backlog of a lot of art, access to all of my coloring books that have already come out and ones that I put out in the future. You'll have access to them when they eventually come out. You can also get your name at the end of my videos if you're subscribed to a certain tier. I also have an Etsy where I list stuff occasionally. Like I mentioned before, I have coloring books. Those are going to be on Amazon, and all of my socials that you can follow me on are all linked in the description. So thank you so much again for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next week.
Do I think he needs to be with a lady? I don't know. She's never really shown issues that I have with it mainly have to do with the
Shut up.
Like I said, there's a lot.
I want you, alright. I want you to die. You know I want you. You guys, you know I need you. I want it back.
Oh my god.
I want you to die.